happens. You've gotten the phone call. The number one rep on your team calls you and says, hey, I just pitched the number one customer, the number one prospect in my territory. They're going to call me next week and tell me we're going to sign the deal. Or if you're a sales rep, you've called your manager, said a similar message. You're pumped. You're excited. You're saying, hey, I just pitched the largest whale in my territory. They're going to call me back next week. The meeting went well. We shook hands. We smiled. We laughed. And they saw the value in what we provide, right? Have you ever had that conversation? Have you ever heard that conversation, right? I know I've said it as a sales rep. I know I've heard it as a sales manager that, hey, they're going to call me next week. We're going to sign this contract next week. They're going to buy next week, okay? So when that problem happens, right, the typical response is A, you didn't build enough value, or B, we start coaching our sales reps, to start coaching our team you have to get good at follow-up. You have to have adequate follow-up. And so you teach this philosophy, okay, well, you didn't close them today, and you start saying some lines like, oh, it takes 12 times for someone to say yes, or people don't say yes on the first time, they have to hear about your product or service multiple times, blah, 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 blah. Well, all of that's true. Then you put all your pressure in, you have to have adequate follow-up to get your customer to buy into your product, right? So you teach this follow-up. You have to go through and follow up, and you have to engage your people. The problem with that is most sales managers, most sales trainers don't teach how to adequately follow up. You see, there's a big difference between following up and following through. When you follow up with somebody, it kind of sounds like this. Bill, hey, what's up? It's Anthony at XYZ Company. We met last week. How are you doing? Great. Bill, I'm calling just to follow up. Have you thought about our proposal? Have you considered what traction we're making? Can I get another meeting? Some conversation that's lame like that. That's what it sounds like. That's a follow-up. A follow-through is finding a new way to deliver better value than you did the first time. So follow up, I'm calling you and requesting information. I'm asking you to make a decision. I'm asking you to give me something for simply following up with a phone call, or better yet, sending the lame email that says, hey, Bill, just following up on my proposal last week. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to work, okay? People who make decisions typically do not respond to, hey, I'm following up, right? That follow-up, and if they tell you they appreciate it, they're lying. I've told people that myself. Hey, I'm following up on the new solar panels on your roof. Hey, buddy, not today. I appreciate the phone call. I'm really busy right now. Here's how you follow through. You deliver a new piece of value that you didn't deliver last time. And if you're asking yourself, well, I gave all the value I did last time. No, you didn't. There's some form of new value you can deliver. Same conversation. Bill, hey, what's up, man? It's Anthony. I know we talked about signing up for the trash services. I just want to let you know there's a new green initiative in town that if you utilize my organization, we're going to get you some tax rebates. Hey, you know what, man? I know you're a busy guy. You probably had time to read it, but I just found that out today, and I wanted to make sure you're one of the first people that heard about that. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if there's tax rebates for signing up for a trash company, but it sounds really good. However, you get the point. The point is, when you follow up with somebody, you have to give some value. And if you're going to follow up via email, that value has to be rock solid. You have to think of yourself as, I'm pitching. My pitch is just to get your attention. I just need to get you to look at what I'm doing. And the difference between you and your competitor is your competitor is going to follow up, you're going to follow through. That is the huge difference between being a top performer and a weak performer. And if you're managing your team to only follow up, you're always going to be an average manager with an average team. So teach the follow through, get to the next step, find ways to give more value than you take. All right? Well, that does it for today, guys. Click on the link below, subscribe to the blog. I'll catch you on social media. Thanks.